Hi, Miss KTMCS. So they have a video for you guys on the T15 with the buttstock option you can get for it. Let's check it out. All right, so here are the buttstock you can get for your T15. I'm gonna go over different versions and the function of it. So this is your T15 right here, and you can get all sort of options for it. This is the carbine version. You put it in pretty easily, thread it in like so. Go in into it, all the way into its stop. Of course, the airline right here. See how it's misaligned? Just back it out. And then all you have to do is use this locking nut right here and lock it down. You can use a crescent wrench, or there's a little hole right here. You can put in an 1/8 wrench or a 3mm wrench or anything that fits in there to help you lock it down. Once that's done, you can adjust it, rock and roll. If you don't want to use a remote line, like I said, you can just take it off and then stick an air tank in there, and you can use both options. This is one of the better options you can use for T15. T15 makes this adapter, but you cannot change to an air tank. It's kind of fitting. So using one of this system will make it much better for you. All right, next one here. This is the Alpha stock version, similar to the carbine version, but it works exactly the same way. It has this quick detachable sling ring right here. You can detach in there and pop it off. And of course, the rubber pad right here, really nice. Next one right here, this is the Omega buttstock, similar to that carbine version, but it has a couple features. This is how it looks. And then for the features, they have the front and rear, and you can attach it, front and back, left and right, depends on where you want to attach your sling ring. The lever right here, it stops the buffer tube from coming out unless you put in the middle right here, pull it out. This little cabinet that allows you to take the buffer tube off. Reverse it, and goes right in. The buttstock pad right here is really nice, really stable, and keep into place. Right, this is how it looks. These next two right here, these are fixed buttstock. You have the Triad fabrication buttstock right there, and M16A2 buttstock right there. If you're building a sniper setup, this is probably the best one you can get. This is CXP buttstock. And it has the buttstock pad adjustment, so you can adjust it exactly where you want it. The cheek pad adjustment, up and down right there. So if you're doing a sniper setup, this is probably one of the recommended version. This is because all the adjustability you can get for it. If you're looking for compactness, these are the ones you can get for it. This is the Socom buttstock right there. That's how it looks. It has 4 adjustable positions right here. You can press this little button right here. You can adjust it in and out. The airline right here is swivel. This is the PW buttstock, extended position, and then you can depress the little lever right there to close it. This is how it looks. And this is the MCS PDW buttstock. Closed position is how it looks. And you want to open it up, this little button right here. This one has 4 adjustable positions. It's the extended version. All right. This one right here is a CMP folding buttstock. It's the only version we have that's folding with air. Put it in, same thing, same method. All of our buttstock, you install them similar way. Right here, there's a locking ring right here. Just lock into place. From there, you're pretty much ready to go. You can close it just like that. This way you can have a compact setup, going through corridors, opposite go. You want it nice and tight. This way to go. When you want to have more stable shot, just open it up. And this is a full rifle. All right, the next one right here, this is a sideboard buttstock. Some adjustability. You can adjust the buttstock pad right here, up and down. You adjust the cheek pad right here, up, down, left, right. You can tilt it. Of course, the buffer tube is adjustable, the length of it. And this is how it looks. This is the most compact setup you can get, and most simplistic as well. This is the compact buttstock pad on the buffer tube. Right there. For air tanks, these are air tank option you get. Some basic option right here, compact buttstock pad for your air tank. It works with 13 CI, 17 CI, or 22 CI buttstock air tank. This is a PDW buttstock pad. And this last one right here, it's 3D printing process. This is The MCS buttstock pad works on, of course, the 13 CI, 17 CI, 22 CI, has 2 inches of adjustability. So this is the extended length right there. You want to close it up, loosen up the screws right here, and then of course you can turn it in. And this is how it looks when it's in a compact setting. All right, so the next one right here, this is the PW adjustable air tank buttstock. Of course, the tank is the length, of course, it's adjustable. We have 2 different versions. You can do a 13 CI, you can do the 17 and 22 CI. This is how it looks when you put together, right there. And if you want to use remote line, you can pop the tank out, put this adapter in, and you can use remote line as well. You have, when you do the order, you have the option of getting that. This last one right here is the Cyborg M82 buttstock. The buttstock pad is adjustable just like the Cyborg version. This is the kind of counterpart. This is a remote line version, this is a tank version, and this is how it looks. All right, the last 3 right here, these are adjustable buttstock with an air tank inside. You have the DMA version right there, and then you have the MTA version. It's right there. And the last one here is the TCA version right there. I'm going to show you guys real quick on how to change out this buttstock. So there's 2 ways to do it. Number 1, if you have one of these clip right here, you can borrow the arm, the little lever right here, push up, this little hook it in. You can pull against it and then pull it out, just like that. All right, to put it in, I'm going to use the second method right there. You can use a wrench, a screwdriver, whichever that you can get. You can put into the little lever right here. You push the lever, create a friction against yourself or an object, remove the lever, and there's a little gap between there. You can put in a screwdriver, like my case is wrench right here. They press it, it slide over, and that's it. Some buttstock, you do not need to do that. It is very loose, but in this particular one that we have, they're really nice and tight. Let me show you how it looks on a gun. This is the universal version, so you can attach on any gun you want. Of course, it's not aligned. You can just loosen the screw on the top, align it against your rifle, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys, any question, comment, concern about any of our buttstock for the T15, visit our website, mcsus.com, and we can support you. Thanks for watching.
Modern combat sports.